Your tits, Devin. I'm good, do it. Just hang on. Okay, greetings humans and fellow fairy creatures. We'll change of pace from the usual Wind Waker playthrough that we were doing the last couple of weeks. Gonna be playing, well, beta testing more of the RADIATA stories remix that,
You look like 200 pounds of bird shit!
that bird shit, no, that, James Garrick has been working on. And I keep forgetting how far he says that he modded to, but, well, I guess eventually get to that point. I think where we last left off, we were just about to invade Earth Valley. Also, we're going to take a little wager. We're going to see if, well, we're going to see how long it takes for my USB ports to crap out, if they do crap out. I'm really hoping that today's the day that they don't do that. But, you know, you can never... Things just seem to be kind of wonky the last month or two. But who knows? Maybe today will be my lucky day. It was a nice day outside. It was like, 68 degrees, which is pretty warm for early March. So it's gonna be, I don't know, maybe that's a good omen that the stream is also going to go well. Nice shirt. Yes, thank you. I got it from a concert that I worked recently. And it has prints all over the shirt. It looks kind of cosmic. Got like a mouth and shit. I don't know. I thought I'd never heard of them before, but their music sounded pretty good, so I was like, you know what, I'll support them all. I'll buy their shirt. But yeah, like, my week hasn't really been that interesting. By the way, does the sound of my mic sound okay? I see that I'm going into the red zone. Move a little bit away from the mic. I already have it turned down pretty low, but I don't know. Last time it sounds fine. Okay, I believe you. Hey, Shell. Good to see you here. I don't know. I'm just having one of those cloudy brain days where like the words just aren't coming to me. But anyway, we're gonna just get right into that game. Oopsies. Just get that. There we go. Everything sounds good? Okay. Yeah, sometimes the audio mixer just it over exaggerates how loud my voice is. Like, I'm naturally pretty soft spoken. According to this, I'm not. I have like a booming thunder-like voice that's blowing off your eardrums out. I think this is our last file. We had just finished up the Stone of Miracles mission. Uh-oh. Alright. No problem so far, but just you wait. You know what? If... We're gonna do a little wager. If if the USB ports cut out again, like they tend to do, I'm gonna eat a toxic waste sour candy to treat myself. Oh, well, there you go.
You are not lucky.
I have to go to... I forget if I have to talk to Kane. Yeah, I still have to talk to Kane. Hello, Riku. Ooh. Ryuku. I'll get it right eventually. We've already gotten past the "it sucks when people die" part. Ryugu like in Death Note. It's been a long time since I watched Death Note, so I would even forget how they pronounce it there. I did an L cosplay back when I was in high school, and the funny thing too was like, so you know how L walks around without like any shoes on or socks on? He just walks around completely barefoot. I was cosplaying as L. Like, it's an easy cosplay to do at school because it just looks like free clothes, except for the fact that you don't have any shoes on. So I'm walking around, I didn't have shoes on, and one of the hall monitors got on my case about it, which it's understandable enough. Then when I went to an anime convention, I did the same thing. I was walking around without shoes on, and nobody said shit about it. Security didn't ask me about it. No, nobody said nothing about me not having shoes on.
And those are all the dwarf requests, sir.
I see.
You did an L cosplay in high school too? Did you dye your hair black too?
Yes. We have
I tried to
avoid
dye,
making
or
the
no, I had my hair dyed black, but my hair was,
Do you mean that we should
it was like
proceed to the
about
dwarf's demand?
L's length, but just a little bit longer, so I couldn't really spike it too much.
But we should compromise
I would have to
where
put
we
like a
can.
shit ton of
Compromise?
hair gel in my
No,
hair to
I
make it stick
refuse
up
to
like L.
accept that. Why must we be the ones to back down? Why should we bow our heads before such insolence?
You had dyed
We are
black
the
hair
ones who
anyway.
provide the funds that allow the dwarves to dig their mines. We can't lie down before them so meekly.
Doing your emo
If you're
phase.
so strongly opposed,
I
presume
think anyone who
you
ever
could give some
cosplayed as
sort
L
of
was in their emo
alternative
phase.
suggestion.
Yes, let me take the Noir Mouton Brigade out to the dwarf village.
Send knights to the village? Do you want to start a war?
No, not a war. We just need to put on a show of strength to improve our negotiating position.
But even if that works as you plan,
Absolute Chad.
have you considered how the other non-humans will react? This is a time of great tension.
That
Such an
L
action
cosplay was
might
one of
increase
my
the danger.
Exactly. I
earlier
completely
cosplays.
agree.
In fact, I think
Send out the knights.
it was the very first time I ever went to an anime convention I cosplayed as L.
Yes.
Because
Show of force might
stupid
be
me
this
thought that,
occasion.
oh, it's an anime
There is
convention,
too
you're
much
only
at
allowed to
stake
dress
for
up as
multiple
anime characters.
I
But then I
think
saw other people
that
dressed up
this
as like
must
video
be
game
the
characters. I'm like,
strength.
I could have dressed up as like
Finest.
Baade or
What
Link.
do you think?
Actually, I think at that time,
I think we should
yeah, I
join
had
any
already
clubs and efforts
completed my
towards
Baade cosplay.
You would choose the coward's way
So
as
like,
well?
oh man, next time I come here, I
Give
gotta
in to them now, the dwarves will only
I gotta-
demand more from us in the future.
cosplay
And
as
not only
Baade.
the dwarves,
Also, thanks for the bits, Alex.
the elves and the goblins too.
How are you doing today?
Sending their demands and ultimatums. You mark
Devin,
my
could you
words.
give Alex a shout out?
Dignity and honor of Radiata will be worth nothing.
No, not a war. I just want a
Yes.
conflict.
You do have a point.
I just want to
Still,
invade
I've decided
without permission.
we will dispatch the Radiata Knights.
I'm
as a
doing
show
pretty
of
good.
force.
Just
Maybe
working a
my
lot.
dad will help us win this.
Wise choice, my lord.
but Lord Ox, the
What did I say?
danger.
There is nothing to
He
fear.
summoned it.
The truth will only be a bluff.
Yes, but
So yeah, if you can,
so
guys, go follow Alex Danger.
Have the knights prepared.
He's a
for
really
the
good
battle.
guy. He's a great streamer. He's got a very good what's the word? Screen presence. Not stage presence, because you're not really on the stage when you're streaming. But he has a very good.
Cross, what happened in the meeting?
Oh, phew. You should expect to become very
Everything that I
busy.
don't have right now. Good commentary, good rapport.
The knights have been ordered to the dwarf village to demonstrate Radiata's strength.
What? But why?
That's something that really bothered me about this scene, is that
I
the
can see
music is
shock
way
on
louder
many
than the
of your
voices.
faces already. They'll be begging
just
us
way
for
too
peace
loud.
soon enough.
You stupid fool.
How's everything been? How's the shows? It's been alright.
Why are
We
soldiers to negotiate?
we had a stretch of podcasts the last 3 days, and they were boring, but you know, I'll take boring after a heavy metal show.
Careful what you say. These are the
Apparently
orders
the
of
merch
Commander
side of it
in
was
Chief.
hell, because
Cross.
I don't want to say too much, but I guess the tour manager was a bit
As a knight, I
insufferable.
must always be prepared to defend my
And
country.
it,
I understand. Lee. I know you've been under.
I don't really like. They explained to me what his problem was, but my God, the scene is way too fucking loud.
Why? Why have we allowed it to come to this? No. Not now.
I'm just gonna take out one of my earbuds.
Happening again.
I guess it was some sort of issue with the tip
Inside my
function.
head.
Like they wanted to turn the tip function on in Square, because like, you know, it's pretty customary to allow tips for the merch vendors, but like, I don't know, I don't really completely understand what was going on, but it sounded like the tour manager thought that he was entitled to those tips and not the vendors.
Irritation was a success.
Shitty people. And well, I don't even know if it was necessarily him being shitty. I think he was just like, he wasn't really familiar with concert industry etiquette, and the fact that those tips go to the vendor, they don't go to the band, to the tour, or anything. It's just, he had never managed a tour before. He was just kind of amateur as fuck. But what about you? How have you been? I should go talk to Thanos, I believe. Uh-oh. This controller is acting a bit wonky. I mean, it'll come back to his senses, but every now and then Jack will forget that he's supposed to be walking when I press forward on the joystick.
Hey,
He gave you a rock. I got a rock. They want me for security over there, so I'm debating currently, still working the other job, so hanging in there. Yeah. Because on the last schedule request, there was absolutely nothing. And there's a lot of people who, you know, were from the old company who jumped over to the new one. And, because they really have no choice. I mean, there's no work available for the other one, and they got bills to pay. Jack. Also, hey, Neri. Sorry, I just, like, completely missed your message because I was reading Alex's, and both you and him have, red fonted usernames. What's the URLs? Say for good measure. Oops. Well, I, for one, am doing good so far, because there haven't been any USB port problems yet. But if there are, I'm gonna eat a sour candy for every time that it happens, to both punish myself and make myself feel just a little bit better. They cause me great pain, but they also are freaking delicious. So I'm a bit conflicted. Yeah, Devin made pot pies, and I'm jealous because I went to the store today to buy some more like frozen dinners and the Marie Callender pot pies, chicken pot pies, but they were completely out. In fact, I don't even know if they still sell them. I think they had them last time I was there. We got a top secret mission from Oh, this is the one where he, yeah, this is the one where he, gets ambushed by a bunch of thieves, bandits. Well, I already saved before coming here, so I think I'll be okay. If it turns out that this mission is way too hard. And I always just go back and save. Reload the save. Yeah. Kinda creepy if you ask me. Someone needs my help. There's no way I can turn them down. Oh, Jack, you sweet summer child. But maybe, yeah, but going back to the pot pies, I think it might be a supply issue. COVID or the war, or who knows what else. Who knows what's going on. But it sucks. I want my pot pies. And there are other brands of chicken pot pies that I could get. Like, I got a couple of the banquet ones. And they also have the Swanson ones, but I don't like the banquet ones or the Swanson ones because they're just way too tiny and they don't throw you up. Man. I'm just gonna grind for a little bit. Just a wee bit. That was easy. Banquet is okay. Yeah, it's very watery, and one thing I don't like about Banquet is that the crust on the edge, it burns too much when it's in the oven. Like, it doesn't cook evenly. So you know what? Go somewhere where there's more difficult enemies. You can't go wrong with Marie Calendar. Except for... Well, there's only one Marie Calendar meal that I don't like. And it's the beef and broccoli one. Because it's like 95% rice. And then like a couple of... Yeah, it's like 95% rice. 4% broccoli, and then like you just get a few little pieces of beef in there. And Marie Calendar is supposed to be the better brand of frozen dinners, but in the case of the beef and broccoli, it's just not good. They rip you off with that. Amazing pot pies, KFC. Yeah, I'm so upset that they don't seem to have them anymore. I don't know if... Because, like, every time I go to KFC, which isn't very often, they never have them made. And I don't know if it's just that they don't... You know, they don't have... They still sell them, but they don't have any made. Or if they just flat out don't have them anymore. But, yeah, KFC are the bomb. No, let me off. I want to get off. Some of these wolves. Probably should have grinded before I accepted the mission, but oh well. I don't even really think I need to grind. Because I think I'm at a high enough level where the next mission shouldn't be too much of an issue. But you never know. I don't know what James has done to alter this next battle with the Azel. Okay, so no, it's too soon. That could be. Baby carrots are another weird thing that are been out of stock. Where am I? Where you are, anyway. You know, the funny thing, too, about baby carrots is that I had a whole bag of baby carrots because I bought them for Devin when he came to visit. Because, like, I bought him some celery and baby carrots and some hummus as like a snack. I don't eat veggies and hummus, but he does. And with the baby carrots that he ended up not eating, I don't really like baby carrots, so I just put them at the base of the tree in my front yard for the squirrels to eat. The squirrels and the birds. Well, I don't think birds eat carrots, but the squirrels, man, they'll eat anything. They would eat my unripe tomatoes. But you know, they didn't eat the carrots, which is ironic. It's like, oh, they have no problem eating my unripe tomatoes, and they'll eat pretty much anything else that I put down there. But they draw the line at baby carrots. Nobody likes them. Not even the squirrels. There's normal carrots, why no baby ones? You got 2 bags and I hit 1. You were supposed to eat both of them. I got you all this food. The only reason why I got 2 of them was because it was like 2 for... It was like there was a deal on them, like 2 for 7 or 2 for 5 or something like that. It's like, why not? We're having trouble getting carrot cake with the bakery right now. Why did you get 2 bags? I just told you, there's a deal. Whoa! No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm being cornered. Ah, is that the best you got? And then he just fucking dies. I'm gonna die. Jack, walk away. I'm gonna fucking die. Because I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy talking about baby carrots. Jack. Jack, heal yourself. I'm just gonna avoid these guys. They're still doing a number on me. Deep dish. Yeah, what about the deep dish? There was no deal on deep dish. Ooh. Treasure chest. Celestial nectar. I think I'm good on grinding. I don't think I have to grind anymore. Why would I eat carrot when we had the deep dish pizza and borscht? Well, I got it before you came. And besides, I figure, like, it's something for you to eat when I'm at work and I can't cook for you. Alright, let's just go to Fort Valencia. Oh wait, this guy's not gonna want me through, yeah. Just forgot. Who says I'm yelling? I'm gently scolding you. Kind of going back to the topic of tour managers who just don't understand concerts and like concert etiquette. Like, I don't know how they got their job as a tour manager if they don't know shit about concerts, but there was this one tour manager that we were dealing with. I think it was like some sort of indie band, I forget. But basically we doors were supposed to open at a certain time. Like, it always opens like an hour before the actual show. So that way, like, there's enough time to do, like, the security check and for people to, like, you know, get their beer and, like, get settled in and all that good stuff. So, Like, I forgot the exact time that doors were supposed to be, but let's just say for the sake of argument that it was, or for the sake of the story, that the doors were at 5 and the show was at 6. So 5 o'clock comes around, we're telling the tour manager, like, yeah, you know, we're all ready to go, we're ready to open, just give the word and open doors. And he's just like, no, not yet, not yet. And we're okay. And he just kept on delaying it and delaying it. Like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and we're just like, okay, like you're getting kind of close to the actual show time. And then he decides that we're ready to open doors right at the time that actually Jack says something different if you don't have people in your party. I had people in my party, so I couldn't tell you. I could show you. But anyway, so it gets to the point where the show is supposed to start, and he's like, yeah, we're ready to open doors. And we're like, okay, so then we start, you know, doing the security check and stuff. And then he starts getting mad at the head of security because it's taking too long to get everyone in. And he's just like, I guess what he wanted was for people to all come in at once while the music is playing, or while the music was playing. And so he's basically bitching out security, saying like, you guys are ruining everything. And it's just like, what the fuck, dude? We were ready to open up doors when doors was supposed to be scheduled. Like, you do realize that there's a gap between door time and show time for a reason, right? Like, you can't just let everyone rush in at once. But I guess he thought that that security was going to do the, like, just search everyone, go down the entire line of, like, 1,000 or so people before letting them all in. But you just don't do that. You have to search them at the door, because there's always the chance that they can, like, you go down the line and search them, and then they get out of line, they, like, get a gun from their car, and then they come back. So that's why you can't just go down the line and search, you have to do it at the door. And that guy just didn't understand that very basic concept. Also, why would you let everyone in as the music was playing? Exactly! Like, why would you do that? I mean, they already do have, like, house music. Not like house music, like, but like the music that plays before the show starts. Yeah, I forget what it's called. But it's just like, he said that, like, oh, you guys are ruining the atmosphere, you're ruining everything. It's just like, dude, like, this is pretty standard practice. I don't know what planet you're from. Yeah, exactly. It's like you paid money to see the whole show. That's why you give people an hour to get in. People are... Like, I really do wonder how some of these tour managers get their job. Like, they were probably a manager of, like... Hive, you know? They were like a manager of Target or something like that, and they knew somebody in the industry who got them the job. But they have no experience and no common sense about practices, standard practices. Anyway, that battle was pretty easy, I would say. I think maybe one way that it could be made more difficult or just different in general is to maybe replace some of the bandit NPCs with, like, I don't know, some of the actual Void members. Darn NPCs. Oh, there was this other jerk-ass tour manager. Real piece of shit. So we have a handicap section. Oh, Jack. What are you doing? He's getting executive dysfunction randomly. So there's the handicap section, and it started to fill up really fast. Even with as many chairs as we had, like we had quite a few chairs for ADA, but we did eventually run out. And there was this the tour manager was he had one of the chairs that like normally it would have been in ADA, but it was in his merch booth for whatever reason. So I asked him, like, hey, do you mind if we take that chair back for ADA because there's, you know, a disabled person who needs it more than you? And he's just like, no, I need it. But you know what? He never used the fucking chair. He just left it in his booth and just never sat down in it. It's just like, what a piece of shit. Real asshole. And I watched him the whole night. He never used that chair. I'm like, okay, so you're gonna hoard that chair, keep it for yourself, and say, oh, I need it. But you're not willing to give it up for, you know, a disabled person who needs it more than you. Go fuck yourself. Some of these tour managers, you just want to sucker punch them. Some of them are cool. Some of them are assholes. Put more bandits. I want the frame rate to drop down to ass as soon as I get into that fight. Just put the entire Void community, put Ortoraz and MiX and Nocturne. Fucking
Hey.
get talking to me. Jack, are you okay? Sorry, Thanos, it was just like you said. If the story involves a handicap section, I have a bad... Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Entitled tour manager being an ass. And I would understand if he, like, had actually used the chair. But he did it. Tells me, oh, I need this chair. Doesn't fucking use it. Just hoards it. Okay. Oh, easy. Gotta go to the bathroom. I'm pretty good with this party right here. Ooh, nothing for me. Wasn't there one that got you Buffalo Wild Wings after the show? He wasn't actually the tour manager, he was like the district manager of merch. But yeah, he was a cool guy. He saw that we were working hard all day, and he got us Buffalo Wild Wings. Like, well, what happened was we all went to Buffalo Wild Wings, me and our group, and we didn't realize that he was like sitting at a table behind us, and he paid for our meal for us. So it was really nice of him. You know, it's just like any other job. You deal with assholes and you deal with nice people. A little mixture of everything in between. My controller's having, like, executive dysfunction. I wonder if this is a controller problem. Maybe if I don't know. I really do appreciate Devin buying me this controller. And it had been working fine up until, like, about a month ago. I don't know. I don't understand computers. Like... They touch my butt, Thanos. I'm trying to think of some other tour managers that were, like, decent people. There definitely were. It's just that the ones who are real assholes stick in your mind. They're the ones that you remember, unfortunately.
It's not nearly enough.
But the amount of money you dwarves demand is completely unreasonable.
We barely have what we need to live.
Remember once me and a bunch of coworkers went out for drinks after work, and the owner of the restaurant I worked at the time was sitting at the bar right behind me, and we never noticed him, and he paid for all our drinks and food. Well, that's nice.
Only my order. I'm sure you don't want anything to happen to this valley of yours.
So it comes down to violence, does it?
The funny thing too is when we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, before I knew that the district manager was paying for our food, I had gotten like I decided to treat myself, and I got like not just food, but I also got myself a Bloody Mary, and I'm like, oh shit, now I feel like an asshole for getting the expensive thing. But I didn't know at the time. If I had known that he was going to pay for our stuff, I probably would have just gotten a Coke or something.
He was a man without honor.
So it comes down to violence.
You mark my words. Your passion blinds you. You can see only your own truth and no other. But that blindness will bring tragedy down upon you and your whole race.
Damn you, you senile old fool!
Cross, stand down.
But General,
Gonovich, sir.
He warned me that there are consequences to my actions.
Will you accede to our demands?
We have already offered as much as we can. We cannot possibly give more.
Yeah, but even still,
Enough. It's time to show
I am
there will
a
be humans who take
person who is
tragedy
filled with
instead.
shame all the time.
Cross, wait!
I feel shame for even existing.
Dwarves are the enemy of humankind. It is time to strike.
This camp doesn't
Show no
understand.
mercy to the traitors.
A White Russian that night and fancy deviled egg platter. I think I had a White Russian before. But remind me of what's in a White Russian. 'Cause I think I do remember like making myself one. Well, you should be filled with shame. Well, I'm way ahead of you. Well, that was well, first one of the night. I guess I have no choice but to eat a sour candy, but I gotta plug in my webcam first. Get it to work again. Only not even 45 minutes into the stream. And we got a technical difficulty. Alright. This just puts a little bit of a silver lining onto my technical problems. Alright. Watermelon. A White Russian is vodka, coffee liqueur, and cream. Oh, right. I was saying that before because, I had never. I don't. No, I haven't had a White Russian, but I have had a cooling cream, which is basically just a White Russian without the vodka. No, no. I will have to brush my teeth after this. Because you know those sour candies, they'll really wear down your enamel. 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 Uh-oh. Sorry. Hang on. Hmm. Properties. There we go. Sorry about that, but thanks for letting me know. I would have never noticed it, and you would never get to hear Donovich say, so it comes down to violence. Or again. If you had chocolate, that would slide.
Huh?
No one would give me any assignments. Come on. Maybe for the next stream, I'll just bite the bullet and upgrade to Windows 11. Right now, it's being wonky even with my controller. We have no choice but to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. This shit again. Really tired of it. It's like the second time within less than 5-minute span. Shelly, you said that you were having similar problems, right, with your USB ports just suddenly disconnecting? And you said that the Windows 11 update fixed it. Maybe that's what I need to do. Hasn't been coming on, and I'm not sure why. That's weird. It has to do with stream elements. Yeah. Yeah. There's also the potentiality that it's just an OBS issue or something. Who knows? Because I only notice the USB problem when I'm streaming. When I'm just playing the game as usual, as is, I don't have that problem. Okay, there we go.
What? Who could that be at this hour?
Having issues with OBS updates, yeah. There was an update for OBS just
Hey,
that I just
you're
installed
Donovich,
today.
right? What are you doing
And
here?
every update, I'm just
Wait,
like,
forget
please
that.
fix this.
What
please
happened
fix
to you?
this.
You're
Like,
a
whatever
mess.
it is, just fix
If
the
you are
USB
so
problem.
surprised to see me like
But
this,
it's good that, I
then
mean,
I
it's not good that a
suppose
lot of
you haven't
other
heard
streamers are
yet.
having the same problem, but at the same
Good
time,
what?
it's
What do you mean?
also makes me
What am I
feel
talking
not
about?
so alone.
Your royal knights have invaded Earth Valley. I
No,
barely escaped
that's the thing about sour
with my
candy is it
life.
makes you burp.
Huh? I don't believe it. The Knights wouldn't do that.
Belch.
I mean, take the captain. He always said the dwarves were our friends.
Friends? I think not, young man. Slaves, perhaps, but not friends. You humans cannot see anything beyond your own personal profit and gain. Humans used to be content to control our lives from afar.
I mean, it's good that it's not just me and that
But now, we
it
are
gives me more faith
shackled
that
like
it's a
slaves,
problem that
and humans make us work
is
the
going to
minds
be
day
fixed hopefully
and
soon.
night. Jack, we need your help desperately. You have to stop the Knights.
Me? Of course
You
I'll
have to
help.
stop the
I'll do
entire
whatever I
army
can.
single-handedly
Thank
by
you,
yourself.
young friend. We should leave as soon as possible.
Hey, I'm ready. Let's go.
I imagine Jack is that that Facebook status of the girl who's just like, ISIS, stop it! Like, for real, stop! That's it, folks. She did it. She ended ISIS. She defeated them. By that one Facebook status. Y'all humans suck, now come help me. The game's a little loud compared to my voice? Oh. Okay. How's it now? I was actually kind of surprised. I thought that my voice would be too loud. Oh, it's here. Oh, the game music. Maybe I can go a little louder? That's an option. It's always an option. How about now?
That'll teach you.
Yes!
Sound settings got a little shifted when my camera crashed. That. Yeah. It's also a pain in the ass that Jack doesn't move. He's in this battle. Shantara, raiding with a group of 6. Guys, if you don't know Shantara, Shantara is a good friend of Neri, Pink Hat Kid. So you should definitely go. I think yeah, you were playing Sims 4 recently. I dropped in briefly on the
with my new job,
stream before I
that
went
got.
live.
Well, I say new. I've been in it for
And I want to play Sims
2
again one
years
of these
with my
days.
co-op.
But thank you for that shout out to Shantara. And those of you who are arriving with the raid, welcome. My name's Darth Played Positive. Playing my all-time favorite game, RADIATA Stories, but controller and my USB ports are a little bit wonky today. One of these days it'll get fixed. Just hoping for the... I guess I would be classified as a retro gamer. Because I don't play any games that are, like, older than 10 years, or, yeah, well, younger than 10 years old. Even like 5 years old. I think the oldest game that I streamed, or the newest game that I streamed, sorry, it's like Spear Tracks in 2009. So I like to play a lot of Zelda games, but right now I'm playing RADIATA Stories. My controller's not working. Okay, sorry about that. I gotta reconnect my cam again. How many times has this been? I think this is the third time. So that means I have to eat 2 more sour candies to compensate. So that's something that I'm doing today. Every time my USB stuff gets disconnected, I have to eat a sour candy. But yeah. I apologize to anyone who's coming in with the raid. The technical problems I've been having are not ideal, but it's what it is. This is... I'm gonna eat this entire barrel of toxic waste. By the time I figure out what's wrong with this stream, the time will be gone. I'm definitely going to have to brush my teeth after this. No doubt. Yeah. But especially now more than ever. Shell through time has also been having, excuse me, similar problems with like USB ports just suddenly disconnecting. Would you please? I don't know if you've been having the same problem, but I certainly have. And I'm thinking that if I update to Windows 11, it might... Like with your Switch setup.
That'll teach you.
Had so many disconnections with your Switch and Elgato. There's also the chance that it's like an OBS problem. I don't know if there's been a lot of... Oh, that music was a bop. Yeah, that's that song is called Gloomy Dance. Unpopular opinion, I'm probably like the only person who doesn't really particularly care for the song.
All right.
That'll teach you.
There's Scream Dance again.
Yes.
Probably Gloomy Dance lovers.
All right.
Can you stop?
All right.
Ha! Is that the best you got? Stupid little bug. Heck, you gotta shake that thing off of you.
All right.
Those things are so annoying. The fact that they just latch onto you and they won't let go. Okay. Man. This is misbehaving even more than it was in Wind Waker.
But I can't believe you managed to get away from them.
I didn't do it alone, lad. I had the help of I was going to find old Gawain and ask him to help us. But wouldn't you know it, he's off traveling somewhere.
But wouldn't you
A lot
know
of
it?
stuff
He
happened to the
completely
captain and
ghosted
you,
me.
too. We kind of had to leave the Knights.
Is that
Completely
so?
unreliable.
The knights have fallen into bad ways.
Hey, you know this Gawain guy?
Hmm?
Never mind. Forget it.
In that case, we'd best get moving.
Hey, you know what I think? I bet the whole thing is some kind of misunderstanding.
I bet war is just a misunderstanding. I just think that maybe you guys looked at Cross the wrong way.
Jack, you'll soon see with your own eyes.
I'll
And
need
if
to
you
get more
do,
water and get something to
you'll
eat so I'll
see
be
how
working. Okay.
cruel the knights
Thank you
have
for the work,
become.
Shantae. I appreciate it.
Hey, I know him. That's Leonard. I guess the Knights really are here.
Now, do you believe me? We need to find a way to get inside.
Hey, let's take it slowly, okay?
Are you sure they really committed genocide?
Eyes, Jack.
It was just a
You haven't seen
misunderstanding.
anything yet. You haven't seen how we're enslaved and coerced. Are you afraid of seeing the truth?
Shh, calm down, okay? He'll hear us.
Calm down. You want me to be calm while my friends are turned into slaves?
Jack's taking the
What is
centrist
wrong with
approach.
you? Are you a coward?
The
It's not that.
both
I just
sides are
wanna check
bad.
things out
Both
first, you
sides
know?
are at fault
No.
to some degree.
If you won't do it, then I'm going to break that gate down myself.
Hey, hold your horses!
Hmm? What's this?
Huh? Check it out. Looks like there was another dwarf who managed to escape.
Another dwarf? I don't know him.
Huh?
I find it hard to believe that
I've never seen him before.
despite
in
the
my
fact that
life.
Baade is the guardian of the dwarves, none of the dwarves are
Listen, I
familiar
gave you
with
one
him.
chance
Like,
already.
he doesn't just come and
Are
visit
you
the
looking
village.
for a fight or what?
Like, I assume
you
that,
just going to
because, like,
start
Zane
yelling at me?
knows who
Come and
Parsec
get
is
it.
even when he's in his human
All
form.
right, then.
And I assume he
You
knows who
asked
Safe
for
is
it.
when he's in his high
Too slow.
Food. I mean, we would charge an occupied town. I'm not saying that he should charge it, I'm just saying.
I've got plenty for all of you.
Whoa!
Donovich is telling him,
Wow!
hey, the knights invaded our village. And he's like, well, it's probably just a misunderstanding.
Could he be the one? Is he
And yeah, he charged an occupied
savior of
fort.
the dwarves?
Alright,
What is this? What's going on here?
kill me.
Insolent dwarf! You dare stand against me?
The watermelon one.
Insolent dwarf! This human has forgotten his place!
How dare you!
He's going Super Saiyan. I don't know if it would be possible to insert a battle fight here. Maybe if you could play as Cross and fight against Baade. That would be an idea. Yeah, get their ass.
I've had enough of you human filth.
Yeah, you tell him, Baade.
I'm going to grind you down to dust.
Stand fast, men! We
Snatch
do
their
not fear
wigs.
dragons! Remember Cairn! Remember that Cairn defeated the water dragon!
Yeah.
The water dragon was slain by the hand of man! And that will be the fate of this earth dragon, too!
Yeah.
Now is our chance! Show the world the timber of our steel! Now!
Yeah, take him down.
Now!
I don't know whose side I'm on. Dragons or the knights. Let's wait for the show.
Prepare to die!
General! You fiend!
He just totally crushes him with his entire chin. I am curious where he got that orb from. We know where all the other orbs came from. Like, that Stone of Miracles. Well, depending on which side Jack chooses, is used to either slay the Wind Dragon or Fire Dragon.
We won?
And then there's the necklace that the princess is wearing that is stolen from her is later used to slay one of the dragons.
But at what cost?
That's just gingerly bought. I wasn't paying attention to him. I have to go back and watch that. Just whoop.
Earth dragon? So it was a dragon.
Doesn't the manga suggest that Cross stole it from the princess through the thieves? Well, yeah.
He came to rescue us. He
Um,
came to protect us from the rage of the humans.
Maybe that was
But
the
he
or.
failed.
I'm trying to think. Because
This is a sad,
no, it's not.
sad day.
Because the one that was stolen from the princess hasn't been used
Where
yet.
do you think?
That
I have
one
no
is
place to
used.
go
Well,
but
if you
Earth
join the
Valley.
But if you go back now,
I think the human path, the necklace orb is used to slay Parsec.
The slain. The ore
And then I think-
deposits will soon be exhausted, and
Oh, I
our
forget.
valley will become a valley of death.
I assume it's used to
so don't
slay
go.
Safid
It is my
if you
home
choose the
valley.
non-human
I
path.
was born there, I lived there, and I will die there. You humans are too reckless for us dwarves.
Donovich.
I think his crying in the Japanese version is a lot more apparent because he just makes that noise. It doesn't really sound like he's crying. Hey, Ad. Ad's here. It's the party is complete. So I'm just gonna go down there. I apologize in advance to anyone just joining the stream. If my mic, my camera, and the game sound, the sound all cuts out in unison, that's just been happening. Oh no, the Journey Pig's not here. I'm gonna kill those knights.
You are not Labib.
Also, doesn't if you try to go back in here after the invasion, like, doesn't Jack say something like, "Oh, probably shouldn't go there"? Yeah, there we go. That Journey Pig likes to disappear on us. There we go. I didn't know either. It wasn't until I played the Japanese version, I'm like, wait, he's crying. He is crying real tears. That's another thing too. In the deleted cutscenes, there are a couple of instances where characters are given actual tears. Like they give them to Gawain and they give them to Gantz, but they don't give them, I don't think, to any other characters. But there are plenty of other characters who cry in this game, like Donovich. Jasny does a lot of crying. A lot of it. Zane cries. Jack, I think. Yeah, he cries when he has to slay the fire dragon. We need more character tears. Jack's tears. Like how they cleared up all the bodies. Yeah, the Mord was really quick to come and collect the bodies. I didn't know they got tears. Yeah, they do. I'll have to point it out later on, but it's in the cutscene with where. Yeah, well, okay. So when you go to Goblin Haven, you take Gantz with you, and so that's where he's reunited with Gawain, his dad, and I think it's there where both Gawain and Gantz shed some manly tears. Doing well, very busy, but things are going well. Yeah, I saw the punchkis that you made at work, and I was so jealous because the grocery store that's near me, they make punchkis too, but I don't like the way that they make them because they do it like a sandwich. Like they have like I think what they do is they make the donut, but they cut it in half and then they just stick the jelly in between, and that's not how you make a jelly donut. It's supposed to have jelly filling. It's not supposed to be a jelly sandwich. But yeah, the punchkis that you made at work looked really good. Like actual proper punchkis. But Fat Tuesday is over and I can't get punchkis again until next year. So I'm sad. Devin likes to call them the Pac-Mans. I want punchkis. I do have klatchkis though. Do you guys know of klatchkis? Build that body. And you had your first fruit-filled punchki this year. They're actually kind of incredible. Were the ones that you had before the custard ones? I'm gonna, hang on a second. I'm gonna show you guys the klatchkis. Alright, so, klatchkis are a little, cookie. Well, not really a cookie, they're like a pastry, whatever. But they, you cut out, squares of dough, and then you put some jelly in it, and then you fold them over, and then you sprinkle them with powdered sugar. And you can have fruit filling. I think this one's like apricot. There's strawberry. There's raspberry. I think this one is cream cheese. It's kind of hard to see because the camera that I switch back to likes to wash out the image. Very good. Poland. Had one that was a cannoli filling, and that was also very good. Cannoli. I need to... I'm gonna save first before I go on another mission. I know better now. It's similar to a Danish, but less flaky. Yeah, I know what cannolis are. Excuse me. Vaguely. They're like, tubular little things. shape things. What are the clutch keys? Oh, you're talking about the clutch keys, yeah. Yeah. Devin likes to purposefully misspell things and mispronounce things just to piss me off. Because he's a troll. This is a job Taylor made for you. Oh, cool. I get to beat some kids. Beat up the kids. I'm not really sure how this one can be improved upon, because I know that you have to fight some of the priests. And then you have to beat Achilles.
The old wino!
And this is one of those missions that you're allowed to fail, so to speak. And by fail, I mean you're allowed to lose to Achilles and still complete the mission. But the thing is if you lose to Achilles, you don't unlock the Rocky mission later on. And if you don't unlock that mission, then you're not able to unlock Thanos as a friend. So by extension, you need to beat Achilles to ultimately add to your friends list. Alright. One more. Hopefully this will be the last one. I don't want to eat any more toxic waste. Stab him right in the heel. Yeah, that's his weak spot, isn't it? She's a very mannish girl. She's a butch lesbian. Oh yeah, perfect song. Uh-oh, no. Uh-oh, hang on. Controller doesn't want to work. It's not my fault. Controller is being bitchy. There we go. I really wish that this controller worked properly. I'll just let her wail on me a couple times. It's okay, she's no match for me anyway. And we got to listen to Radiant's song for a little bit. It is a good song. She's not manly enough for me. Quit embarrassing me. Alright, here goes nothing. Little Helion music, eh? Also, I like that it, I like that my controller doesn't work properly. And dead. Its only flaw is his simple mind. And just drag your student in front of you. Yeah, he just threw him right under the bus. Jack apparently never talks to anyone, so we don't get Achilles all surprised that we know each other. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's also something too. Yeah, the dialogue is slightly different if you've already talked to Miranda or Alvin or the Vetus. But since Jack doesn't talk to nobody, he's like, no, yeah, you guys haven't, you never met before. Probably have never even seen each other. There we go. Thing I don't like about this controller, and I don't know if it's the controller or if it's the cord, but the cord just kind of wiggles out and then it disconnects. I didn't realize you two knew each other. We got the boring one. Also, I have to beware of her, because she's actually a pretty good fighter. But not as good as me. She's no match for my paralyzing sword. And I hold this feeling of excitement that I feel. What do you mean? Jack, you will fight me. A long time ago, Devin made an altered screenshot of this part. And he censored out the IGHT in fight. So it looks like he's saying, Jack, you will fuck me. Don't you remember that, Devin? Jack, you will fuck me. You're pretty hot-blooded, aren't you? Okay, let's get it on. Man. Anime. Also. You're frozen. I should have gotten Urban Extract. I'm dumb. Just use up the low. I can do it. No! I have to win this. I have to. Stop it. Stop bullying me. Actually, maybe I can just switch. I don't have, yeah, I don't have a Volti for my two-handed sword yet. Yeah, I have Radio Smash, so I'm gonna use that.
Radio smash! Here goes!
Get wrecked. You can't
Alright!
beat me.
Alright!
God, I cannot believe I have been defeated. Yay. Now I get the Rocky mission later on, if I choose the human path. I'm trying to think of a way that battle could be changed. Maybe. I don't think it's possible to add more battles, more students for you to fight. I don't know, maybe make the students that you do fight a little more difficult. Sure. I'm also overleveled right now because I grinded so much trying to do the Ursula mission. I do wonder about the cameras on the street lamps. Do they have TV and video footage of this world? Big Brother is watching. Don't you know? Yeah, like the cameras that they have on these. And they don't even look like regular security cameras, they just look like a Polaroid type of camera. Add more Add more bandits until the frame rate drops.
Hey,
What are you grinning about? I was talking about how you beat up Achilles. Beat him into submission. Yeah, I'll take the money. You should be careful from now on. What do you mean? A little bit of both. A little dumb and a little brave. Boo-hoo, nothing for me. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bar and drink like Jarvis does and bitch about how there's no book available.
What?
Disappear. Now. Ooh, aren't you edgy? Reminds me of a boss you fight several times in Odin's Sphere. She spawns a ton of enemies that to transform you, but in the original copy, the system couldn't handle it. Oh, the frame rate dropped ass. You know, speaking of frame rates dropping in games that require a lot of like respawning of either enemies or just items and stuff, like those collectathon games, I was still having problems playing games like Jack and Daxter and Ty the Tasmanian Tiger because, like, although it's not as advanced as RADIATA Stories is, it is one of those types of games that you have to, like, collect things, coins. Not really coins, but, you know. there's constantly like opals and thunder. What are they called? In Jack and Daxter. But there things that keep on spawning that you have to collect, and that's what slows it down, like really really bad. They ever made it for PS3 and fixed the issues. Oh, Carl, Yisk is asleep. Also, why is this place called Carl's Pub when the owner is asleep? Bug. Okay. Oh, he drinking on the job, eh? For shame. Yes, you are Jack. Gisk's real name is secretly Carl. The lore is deep, man. Maybe that's his nickname. That reminds me of the story that I told recently. I don't know how many of you were in the stream when I told the story, but how I got promoted to a manager position and I got the an official email with like the organization's domain and everything, like organization.org, whatever email address. But the email address that they gave me was Zane dot and then my last name, theorganization.com or .org. And I was just like, what? And then it turns out, like, months and months ago, when I filled out my intent to return, I put down Zane as, like, a preferred name. I completely forgot about it. I mean, I'm not bothered, but it did catch me off guard at first. It was pretty funny. Let's see if I have it. Yeah. Respect Henry's preferred elf name, please. Now, my preferred elf name is Lord Zane. You have to respect the Lord part of it. It's a Captain Jack Sparrow. Lord Zane. Can't just go around calling me Zane. Lord, okay, so I've got... Why does he look so sad? Sitting at that desk. That was insensitive of you. Devin, have you been drinking? Have you had too much, open wine? You drank a hot chocolate? Shitless. Gotta warp back home, Jack's place. I am curious if that warp point. Oh, if that warp point turns back into the Dragonlair Cave after you complete the game.
Huh? What's going on?
Master Jack Russell, are you there?
It's a wellness check.
Yeah,
Jack, you're alive in there, aren't you?
Man, what's with the racket?
I don't know, it's just perpetually done with life, customer service, reception. I don't blame him.
My presence? You mean I should go to the castle?
That is all. Thank you, sir.
Wow, a summons to the castle. What can that be about?
Yeah, I think this is the point that like because I think I remember James saying that he didn't get any farther than the split. It was sometime before the split that he wanted it to. Also, my save flag is gone. Oh, well, it's gone, but I can still save. But that's okay, we can keep on playing. I have nothing to wear to the castle. Like, I don't have a... Actually, I do have a tuxedo. Not tuxedo, a suit and tie. So I have to change my weapon. Actually, the wind saber. Let's see, there we go. There we go. I'm all ready to go to the castle. I'm in my business professional.
Welcome!
Just go in my tight-ass spandex. That would be appropriate. Saber. The Aqua Chopper. All of these are a lower hack or lower strength than the stuff I already have. I forget if sure, why not? I think the Mad Spear, I'm not really sure if it
Thank you very much!
if it'll let me if it like has like poison attribute. I could try. I've got lots of friends in this town. Some of them are in the Mafia. I'm gonna spray graffiti on your back. I love how this kid takes matters into his own hands. He doesn't call the guards on you. He's like the only kid character. Well, I think, Yak also would fight you.
Alright!
Yeah, take that, kid.
Alright!
You eat my shit. Didn't get off experience from it, though. I think that these weapons, the ones that have, like, they have the Japanese text in their description, they don't actually have, like an attribute. Yeah, I got nerve. Please, fight me. Oh, Jarvis. Jarvis, please. Let's teach you some manners. Please do. Teach me, Daddy. Dad. Okay, let's see if this... Yeah, seems like... it's not able to inflict poison. It's definitely a fast weapon, though. I'll give it that. Some local small shop for here to beat you to death himself. He's got brass knuckles and everything. Don't mess with me. My daddy's in the Mafia. He's in the void. Let's see what other weapons there are. Oh, wait. There's another weapon shop that I need to peruse. This guy. Small ninja.
You're not buying anything, are you?
How does this guy even run a business? Shit talking all his customers. I don't have enough money for this one. I wish I did. It's a pretty cool looking sword.
Get out of here!
Given who Nick's dad is, him having a mafia dad is even funnier. Yeah, because his dad is like... His dad is, Walter, right? Or, he's like the least threatening RADIATA character. Well, one of the least. He just says that his dad's in the mafia just to scare people. Instill the fear of God in them. Yeah, oh, his dad's Bruce. Yeah. Walter is Sheila's husband, and they don't have any kids. Hey, Cat Knight. I forgot if I already said hi to you. Alright, let's see. Save it just yet. Makes cute lunches for Nick. He makes little bento boxes that are shaped like cartoon characters. It's a labor of love. I think this is a general store. Yeah, it's a general store.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
This is a weapon shop. He is an arms dealer.
Welcome.
I want to buy this stuff, but it's just like it's so much money. Cause I just for the sake of having these weapons. Buy it.
Come again.
Just means I'll have to get more money. I gotta grind. Maybe I'll see the Doggle Tours. Yeah, you have a lot of knowledge about this game. Are there any particular enemies that, besides the Doggle Tortoise, that give a reasonable amount of doggles? I was about to say he's got some pretty big arms. Eat his spinach. If he ate his spinach, he would have all his muscle on his forearms, not on his biceps. And I was one of those kids that actually did like vegetables, like green vegetables, as a kid. Never had a problem with broccoli or spinach. And I still like it. Still don't have a problem with it. No. I never got the big forearms. Like, what the fuck, Hex? Those aren't muscles. Those are tumors. Right, I have to remember where that doggle tortoise is. It's like somewhere. I mean, it's not going to be here every day. When it is here, I think it's like around here. Yeah, there it is! Yeah, there. You see it? Doggle tortoise. Right. 8,888 doggles. Worth it. I still need more money. I want it all. Please. You know, for something like the doggle tortoise, I'm surprised that its spawning locations aren't more random. It always spawns in the same place on different days, though. Like, I think it's, I forgot how many days it spawns, like every, like 5 days or something like that. I'm not sure. Ooh, fancy. Fancy music. We are definitely saving. Bringing on Elena, Gordon, and Lufa. Do we have Lufa? Okay, I think, to become Elena's friend, because I don't think that I have any of those people in my party. They have Pluto's trophies equipped, and these will stack with yours for maximum money. Ooh. Well, thank you, Ed. I'll look into that, because okay, so to become Elena's friend, I have to, do I have to tell her brother, like, a story on each day? Or is it... Do I have to do something different for her? I know one of the twins, you have to tell Nalshe a story, like, each day. Oh, you came. What kind of story do you have for me today? And that's the end of that story. Wow, a propagator. Wish I could see one with my own eyes. Alright. Lena. I think she's on one of her rounds with Solution. Oh, is that her?
What is it?
Say you've seen me before? Oh, that was probably a younger sister. Lena, come back. Please, please, be my friend. Be my friend. She's getting away. Stagier's not even there. How do I become Gordon's friend? I know to become Lupa's friend. Don't you have to, like, give her, what is it, like? You have to give her some sort of ingredient.
Hello.
Need Popo soup, okay.
Hello. Hello.
What's that face supposed to mean?
Hello.
Oh, she's not gonna be my friend right now. Oh, I see. Well, that's easy enough. I'm sure I can kick his ass at this point. Pardon. Who did you have to sweet talk to get that promotion? Oh, wow. That was rude. Alright, fine. Let's see how it is. Actually, I'm gonna equip... Jesus, fuck. That's the 4th time this entire stream. Hang on. Yes, I'm both in shock and frozen. And I always freeze on the most unflattering of frames. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was going to put this. Yeah, don't mess with me, Gordon.
All right.
Yeah, that's right. Now be my friend. Get out of the way. How goes... It'll go fine once you move out of the way. And then he just disappears right in front of our eyes. I think if I dawdle too much, Jack's gonna be like, oh, I was invited to the castle. I don't want to go. I don't know if I'm able to get Popo's shits at this point. Thanks for the follow, Kyoto. That suck. I suck at pronouncing things and talking. Thank you. shout out. Because I did happen to catch that. Yeah, I was invited to the castle. No, I don't want to go to the castle. Hopefully that shout command will work. Oh! New cutscene! This wasn't in the original. Now I understood because of the Wind Dragon. We have a plan. What is it? This is one of the deleted cutscenes. It's obviously non-human one port. If we lessen the security there, they will jump at the chance to invade it. If that happens, their troops will be at the... I see. I cannot say I agree with you to go on letting... As we discussed in the meeting, our first priority is slaying all the dragons. That's what the king wants. Take back the fort afterwards. Just easily get it out. First, Calvin, now Safed. During some... Yeah, the funny thing is Safed hasn't even been slain yet. Oh, hi. She just let herself in. I apologize for letting myself in. That's okay. What's up? Yeah, I hope you didn't find my porn stash. I thought I would say goodbye before I left town. You're leaving town? Alright, hold on a sec. What are you doing? I have to pack my stuff. There's a lot to do before going on a journey. Journey? Where are you going? That's my question for you. Are you saying, are you coming along? Obviously. Well, you're not too bright, Ridley. Because we're friends. Aww. Jack just friend-zoned Ridley. If I can trust that smile. Why can't she be more cute? He's doing the Parsec thing. He learned that from Parsec. Why would I do something so girly to make you feel better? Alright. It really sucks that these cutscenes aren't voice acted. Don't you want to know where I'm going? Even if I knew, I still wouldn't understand where you're coming from. Then why are you coming along? Don't make me say this a million times, because we're friends. I know you're weird, but you're really a mystery. I'm not weird. Come on, we're going. The cone is talking. We're going to the City of Flowers. I need to ask Lord Zane some questions. Zane, I have some questions. First of all, why is your beard a pickle? And that's about it. That's the only question I have. Keep having these dreams. After I wade through a sea of sand, I end up in a blue space with the sky filled with stars. That's just the blue screen of death, Ridley. But that's a dream. How do you know it's gonna help? In my dreams, I'm always a general. Only in your dreams, Jack. Felion is in the middle of a really bad mushroom trip and has lost touch with reality. Can't just ask people why they have pickle beards. One of the streamers that I watch sometimes, who streams RADIATA stories pretty regularly. I forget if it was... I think it might have been Lousy David. Or maybe it was Gumvy. But I think it was Lousy David. One of them was pointing out that, like, they had this, like, really funny observation. Or maybe it was Shubu. I don't really remember. But they had this, like, really funny observation about Zane's beard. It wasn't like that it looked like a pickle. Or that it looked like a little green penis sticking out of his chin. It was something else. But it was really funny, and I forgot what they said about it. When I sleep, Hap wakes. The dreams are Hap's hints. Hap? Yes, the light elf put inside me when I had the transportation. Oh yeah, the guy that disappeared. Wait, that's Ridley saying it? I think that was supposed to be a line from Jack, but it says Ridley. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little typo, or there's a little error there. I think Jack was supposed to be saying that line. Lately, Hap's desire to awake is getting stronger and stronger. Sometimes I black out and she takes some kind of pill to make it go away. I don't think any medicine can help me now. Well, alright. You're you either way. For the same strong-willed, self-centered, arrogant princess? Rydia has also lost touch with... Has also lost... What? Jesus Christ. Has also lost touch with reality. And has decided she is now Jack as well as Hap. She's just impersonating everybody. And so I guess we have no choice but to take the human side, or the non-human side.
Hey! Ridley!
There's no human path in this version.
Hey! Wait for me! I said wait up already!
Oh, speaking of which, I owe it to myself to eat another sour candy because
Jack, what do you want?
we had another hiccup.
Talking. We're
This
like
one
family,
is
remember?
blue raspberry.
Jack,
Listen, your trouble is my bubble. Wait, that makes no sense. Whatever. I'm going with you, okay?
well, do as you please.
Hey, I'd rather do as I please than have too many fleas. Oh, come on. That was funny. Admit it. You've got to lighten up.
No, don't make me choose the human path. There are still weapons that I wanted to get. Oh well. Non-human path is better anyway. I am ride or die. Non-human path.
Is that Lady Ridley?
Nina! Your voice got very, very deep. She's been taking too many steroids and testosterone pills. Or no. You know what? She's been smoking too much. That's why her voice is so deep. She's got the smoker's voice. Aren't we all non-human path stands? Possibly. I do like to meet the occasional human path stan. Not really a stan. Usually they're like, yeah, you know, like I can understand why people like the non-human path better. But, like, you know, I still like the human path. It's 2021. She can have whatever voice she wants. That is true. She just hit puberty. Her balls dropped and everything. Alright. Well, I'm going to save this on a separate file. It is written, only Link can defeat Ganon. Only Ridley can talk to Lord Zane. The testosterone treatment is really hitting hard.
All right. All right. All right.
I wonder if they're gonna incorporate Natalie later on in the cutscenes. Given the fact that they replaced Charlie with her. I think that would be kind of cool. I mean, any little change made to this game always puts a smile on my face. I'm like, oh, that's different.
All right.
Ooh, cyclone plow. Uh-oh, Jack. Jack, you gotta wake up. Stop having executive dysfunction.
All right. All right. All right.
Actually, I wonder if I can go... Can I go to, I wonder if, I can go back to my village. I gotta go and tell Adele that I betrayed the humans. That she's coming with me.
All right. All right.
Jack, where do you think you're going? We don't have to. Aw, but I want to go see my sister for one last time. Before she gets captured and kidnapped.
All right. All right.
You know, Devin talking about having had hot chocolate earlier really makes me want some.
All right. All right.
I don't have time to do it right now. Devin makes some bomb-ass homemade marshmallows, by the way. He made some and brought some for me and him to share. And I think he gave some to Shell, too. If I recall correctly.
All right. All right.
Still have some, but they're kind of still now. Yeah. I mean, at least they soften up once you put them in hot chocolate.
All right.
But you won't be able to use them for s'mores. Speaking of which, excited. Because, sometime in late June, early July, Devin and I are planning on going camping in a year. And I haven't gone camping since 2014, so I'm really excited. I miss camping. We're gonna go to the state park that we used to go to when I was a kid. Up in Cape Cod.
All right. All right.
That campsite is this, or it, you know, the state park is the same place where, this one time I was walking back from the bath or the shower house, and I saw like this man and woman like arguing, and for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I thought that she was from a distance. I thought that she was wearing a tan colored shirt, like a skin colored shirt, but as I got closer, I realized that she was just completely topless. Yeah, the town that was in Sandwich, Massachusetts.
So you eradicated the dwarf settlement in the valley.
And the Sandwich
killed
police
the
came.
dragon. I see. The Light Elves will not stand by in silence. We can no longer avoid a confrontation.
Yes, those elves.
They're
will
gonna
jump
arrest
any
you for
excuse
putting
to
ketchup
strike
on your
humans.
Chicago hot dog.
Although the negotiations broke down, the use of force was reckless. The Knights have suffered serious losses. I must bear full responsibility for the situation.
What's done is done. It cannot be helped. A battle between humans and non-humans was all but inevitable.
Sir,
But the appearance of the dragon was unanticipated.
It was inevitable that we would have
familiar with the ancient
taken over the
legend.
dwarves' land and
yes. The tower breaks the
pillaged
sky.
and plundered.
Here come the dragons to bring it down.
It's just the way it is.
So why did the Earth Dragon appear now? And why did it come to help the dwarves? That is what I do not understand.
The The dwarves were probably
Genocide was
raising it as a
inevitable.
guard dog. Dragons are no
Genocide
different
was
from any other
inevitable.
animal, after all.
Salute
Yes,
works.
dragons may be strong, but it was easy enough for me. I mean, easy enough for us to slay.
Perhaps. What do you suggest we do next?
We must strengthen Fort Alencia's defenses against a possible attack by the elves and other dragons.
Cowardice! General, why?
I mean, with crossing the story, yeah, war was pretty inevitable.
We must strike at the non.
You got a point there, Ad.
And crush them. We have defeated dragons. Nothing can stop us.
According to
Again,
legend, two
the
dragons
music
still
in the
remain.
cutscene getting
Do you think you
too
can
loud
defeat
for the
all our
voices.
enemies?
Leave it to me, Lord Blarks. My sword will soon cut them down.
The music is like up here,
That's
and then
enough,
their voices
Cross.
are like
Your
down here.
arrogance is starting to get on my nerves.
If the general is afraid of a fight, he's welcome to stay in the back and guard the rear.
Insolent whelp!
Dinas, Cross, now is not the time to squabble among ourselves.
Dennis, we need to be
The dwarves
diplomatic
and
about
Earth
this.
Dragon have been destroyed, and the other
I will stab them
non-humans
as
are rising
diplomatically
again.
as possible.
Whatever happens,
Exactly.
it is our duty to defend the kingdom. If the kingdom cannot be saved, there will be little hope for humanity. We have no choice but to battle the dragons. It is the duty of the knights, is it not, Dinas?
Yes, sir. But we lost far too many men in the last battle. We don't have the strength for another attack.
Now is not the time for excuses.
Like, quit
A
bitching.
great menace
Throw
approaches from
your
Wind Valley.
troops at it.
From Wind Valley, sir.
According to Lord Lucian's report, the Wind Dragon has arrived there.
The Wind Dragon. They fly to us like moths to a flame.
General Dinas, I am ordering you to attack the dragon. Take Cross with you, and destroy the beast.
Sir, the dragon is as good as dead.
Sir,
Someone please kill Cross already. Tell me about it. It is a big mood. I want to go to Wind Valley. Harass the White Elf there. What do you want, human? You can't go this way. What's a human doing here? You're not getting through. Okay. I'll be on your side soon enough. Don't worry. Oh, and by the way, the knights are coming for you. So, watch your ass. I'm liking the incorporation of the hidden cutscenes in here. Oh, this is another one. Oh no, this isn't a hidden cutscene. I love the way that Lucian is holding that pen.
This is terrible.
He holds it like a 5-year-old holds a crayon. Like,
It's a disaster,
doesn't
Lucian.
hold it properly.
Do something.
What is it, my lord?
What is it, my
It's
lord?
Ridley.
Crying.
Ridley has run away.
Lady Ridley?
I just went to her room, and there was a note saying that she wasn't coming back. What should I do?
Tell me, Lucian, what should I do?
There's only so much that they can do
Please
with
be
the
calm, Lord Jasney.
set that
I
he
shall
had.
instruct the guards to begin
They had at
the
the time.
immediately.
He's not used to human thumbs.
You'll be
That's
able
the
to
biggest
bring her back?
telltale sign that he's a dragon.
Return to your room and try
Just
to
he looks
relax.
like he's
I
more
will let you
talking
know
to the
moment
chair.
I hear anything.
Well, I love how Lucian, like,
You will.
he just kind of
Right away.
ignores Jasney for, like,
Promise.
until he's done writing whatever he's writing. He's just like,
All right. I'll be waiting in my room.
ooh, I saw lightning outside. There's some shining rain.
This means that her awakening continues to progress. I must not delay.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that thunder? There's a windstorm going on right now. Ooh, creepy. I sure hope it doesn't knock my power out. No Derico storms for me.
All right.
Yeah, everybody set on fire. Oh, shit.
All right. All right.
What a pain in the ass. I gotta get my camera back too. Fifth time. Fifth fucking time. You know what that means? Another toxic waste. Yeah, the stream is... Yeah, no. Stupid shit. Yeah, the Shining Rain did it this time. This one's a blue raspberry. I'll be back later to invade it. You mark my words. Just warp our ass all the way to the City of Flowers.
Finally made it. Huh? There's no one here. Hello? We're coming in. Hey! What are you jerks playing at? You let her go now!
Back off! One step closer and I slit her throat.
Better do as we say.
Are you guys completely psycho or what? We weren't doing anything.
I believe that the ones playing psycho are you humans.
Big reveal. The big Zane reveal. And we're gonna do that on maybe next week. I do want to play more RADIATA stories and like hit more at the remix, but I'm trying to sort of stagger it between like, you know, other things. Let's see. Put on some music. Hydrate. That's very important. Yeah. It would be so funny if it turned out to be Nogueira. But we'll find out in the next stream to build some suspense. Thank you for that hydrate ad. Let's see. What kind of music do we want to put on? This is a good song.
You are not looking.
You are not believe. Alright, we're gonna look at somebody to raid. I did see somebody playing RADIATA stories earlier. I want to make sure that they're still online, or I actually raid them. Looks like they're having a fun time with it. So I think we're gonna raid them. Let's see, yeah. Azrael Hobbs playing RADIATA stories right now. So I think we'll give them a raid. So as you know, it's the month of March, and our movie night theme is going to change. It's going to be, last month it was Fantasy February. This month it's going to be Musical March, and we're going to be watching on Monday night Sweeney Todd, because that's one musical that I've wanted to watch, and I missed it for Musical March last year, and I missed it for October's movie night, spooky movie night last year, 2021. So we're gonna watch it for Musical March this year, starting on Monday. So I'm really excited for that. Anyway, let's go raid Azrael Hobbs. Hopefully I'm saying that right. We're gonna use that. We're gonna use that as our raid command. Bring some of that shining raid over, bring it over to the raid. And yeah. Next week is probably, it's either gonna be Wind Waker or some more RADIATA Stories remix. We'll figure it out when the time comes. But in the meantime, thank you for the raid, Shantara. Thanks for the bits, Alex, and thanks for the follow. I'm gonna get the name wrong. Your name is slipping from me at the moment, but I did shout you out before, so. See you next week. Until then, later.
The shrimp!
The old wino!